You've done this before. You open up ChatGPT or Claude and you type out, act like Mr. Beast, or act like whoever you're trying to emulate when creating content. And what comes out is AI slop. Now, here's why. It's not actually copying Mr. Beast. It's actually copying everyone else that's pretending to be him. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So here's what I'm going to show you in this video. I'm going to open up Claude. I'm going to type out one of those act like Mr. Beast prompts. And we're going to look at exactly what comes out together. Then I'm going to do something completely different. I'm going to feed an AI over 11 hours of actual Mr. Beast. Every interview, all of his breakdowns, and every single time he's talked about growing a channel. And we're going to ask it the exact same question. The difference is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, quick thing before we dive in, because this is going to come up again. Now, when you ask AI to act like someone, it's not pulling from a private folder. It doesn't have a Mr. Beast mode. It's pulling from patterns on the internet. Mr. Beast himself has written almost nothing. A few videos, a few interviews, and a few breakdowns here and there. There's probably only a few 100,000 words from him genuinely teaching on the internet. But if you go and search the internet for things like Mr. Beast style, or write like Mr. Beast, or create video scripts like Mr. Beast, there's tons and tons of content on this. We're talking millions and millions of words of content, ghost-written articles, Medium posts, X posts, X threads, Reddit posts. There's tons and tons of this stuff. Tons of people that have opinions on how Mr. Beast does stuff. So when the AI averages the Mr. Beast style out from its training data, the impersonators outweigh Mr. Beast himself by probably 1,000 to 1. So when you ask it to act like him, it's not giving you Mr. Beast. It's giving you an average of everyone else that's pretending to be him. That's why the output is AI slop. It's average. And it's not your prompt. It's the actual source material. Let me show you. Okay, so here's Claude. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to add in a standard prompt. The prompts you see all over Google, all over YouTube. And again, if I type into Google right now, as you can see, act like Mr. Beast prompt, there is tons and tons and tons of content out there, everything I've just been talking about. So I've got a prompt, a simple prompt. We're going to get Claude to effectively do its best at acting like Mr. Beast. So here's the prompt. You are Mr. Beast, Jimmy Donaldson. You grew a YouTube channel from 0 to 100, hundreds of millions of subscribers. You think about content as a science, not art. You're obsessed with packaging, retention, reinvestment, etc., etc. I won't read it all out. Speaking in your actual voice, not generic YouTube advice. Tell me the specific things I should focus on. I'm using Sonnet 4.6 here as well, a really strong model. And we're going to see exactly what AI does when you prompt it in this way. Now, this can fit for anything. I'm using Mr. Beast, but effectively, you know, if you want to write copy and you want to copy a specific copywriter, you're going to do, or have done maybe in the past, a similar thing. It's the same thing. If you're asking AI to be like someone, you're going to get AI slop average responses, as I'm going to show you here. So here's what we've got. Adopted Mr. Beast persona to deliver data-driven YouTube strategy. If we drop that down, and this is the key line here in Claude, the user wants me to role play as Mr. Beast and give specific YouTube advice. Let me do this authentically. So it's role playing, it's pretending, and it's going to use those patterns on the internet to give me advice. So here's what we've got so far. I'm not going to obviously read it all out on here, but let's pick out some of the main things. The packaging problem is almost certainly your entire problem. I'm serious. 90% of small channels that aren't growing have a packaging problem, not a content problem. Before you film another video, go look at your last 10 thumbnails. Would you click on them? Again, some decent advice. Thumbnail and title are the ad of your video. So it's gone heavily in on thumbnails. And it's given us a framework, day 1 to 30, diagnosis only. So for the next 30 days, it's actually saying don't create anything. It's actually saying just go and diagnose your channel. That doesn't seem like great advice, but maybe that's what the Mr. Beast pretenders out there are actually saying. Pull up your analytics, find the one video with the average view duration percentage. That's your audience telling you what they actually want. Not similar topics, the same video repackaged with a better thumbnail, stronger title hook. Again, I'm getting day 31, 60, 61 to 90. And then the end, again, the thing nobody tells you about business channels, your videos don't need millions of views. They need the right 500 views. A plumber with 800 subscribers and one video that gets 400 views from people in his service area every month is crushing it. So redefine success. You're not competing with Mr. Beast. I actually never said I was, but you're not competing with Mr. Beast. You're trying to get your specific customer to trust you enough to buy. That means your retention hook in the first 30 seconds isn't here's something entertaining. So again, what I'm getting from this, and I'm sure you're getting this too, this is AI slop. This is just, again, it feels like this could be advice from anyone. You could effectively go to Google right now and type in, should I grow my YouTube channel in the next 90 days? And it almost feels like this is the exact advice you would get from Google. It's the advice you would probably get all over Reddit or all over YouTube, not necessarily tied down to Mr. Beast. And I think this is where many that use AI probably get frustrated, because you've probably got video scripts to write, emails to write, offers to come up with, whatever it is you're working on. And you go and find one of these act-like style prompts in the persona that you want to create output in. And you pop it in there and you run it and you read the output, and it's not bad, but it's not great either. It's average content, and it's frustrating because you think, well, it's okay, but I feel like it should be better than this. And the whole problem here isn't the prompt. It's what sits behind the prompt. Now, what do I mean about actually giving it Mr. Beast? Well, I want to introduce you to a tool here called Summify. This is my tool. And Summify allows you to build knowledge pods for your AI tools. Whether you use ChatGPT, Claude, or an AI agent, you can build a pod of knowledge that your AI tool or agent can tap into. So if I go inside my dashboard here really quickly, head over to my pods, and you can build pods on absolutely anything. As you can see, I've been doing here. But I head down to this one at the bottom here, just off camera, but I'll open it up. As you can see here, I've got a Mr. Beast growth playbook. Now, this has over 11 hours, 45 minutes of summarized content in it and transcripts. And this is from Mr. Beast. So we've got everything from his episode on Lex Friedman to his episode on Joe Rogan. We've got multi-episodes on the Colin and Samir show. Some incredible, incredible content. But this is Mr. Beast. It's his voice, and it's him giving you his strategies, telling you exactly how to grow on YouTube, how he grew his channel on YouTube in his voice. It is him. Now, with our AI tool, so in our case, Claude, we can tap into all of this content really easily. Now, again, I built this pod really easy. These are all YouTube videos. So again, you can add any type of content in here. You just put your YouTube URL in, click on, I recommend deep dive here, and you summarize it and you add it to your pod. That's all you do. Once you've done that, Summify basically embeds all of that knowledge from the individual pod so that you can basically semantically search it. Or, not you, your AI tool. So if I head back over to Claude here, and we're back in where we were before, I've already connected Claude in this case to Summify. So as part of Summify, if I head back over here and I head over to my account, you can connect your account to Claude or any of the other AI tools via MCP. I'm not going to go through that setup on this. I just want to show you how much this changes things. So we're going to go with this particular prompt here this time. So query the Mr. Beast growth playbook pod via Summify MCP. So again, that's my pod inside of Summify. I've already connected Summify MCP into my Claude account. It takes 60 seconds. Start with get pod brief to load the pod's frameworks and playbooks, then use search content for any specific details you need. Then I give it the same context. I run a small business and I've got a YouTube channel under 1,000 subscribers. I've been posting for months. Nothing's breaking through. I've got 90 days to try and make the channel work. And this is what I want, specific frameworks, real stats and numbers from the pod. I'm giving it specific things to find from my pod. Now, again, we're just going to use Sonnet 4.6 for this, but watch what happens now. So as soon as this starts, it doesn't come up with what we saw before. The user wants me to act like Mr. Beast. It's taking a different approach. So it's thinking. It's got a list of pods. As you can see, we're connected to Summify here. It's loading the tools. It's getting the results. It's getting the pods. It's getting the pod brief. So at this point, it's found my pods and it's starting to go through that Mr. Beast growth playbook pod that I created. Again, there's over 11 hours of content. For me to actually get insights from that, I'd have to listen or watch all 11 plus hours and make some serious notes because I'd forget pretty much all of that before I even got to the end. Now, this will take a few moments to go through because, as you can see here, synthesize Mr. Beast interviews stored sources into source framework-based recommendations. And if I just drop this down, as you can see what it's done. So it's gone into that particular pod, found it. Now let me do a batch search to find specific quotes and more details about each framework. Good. Now let me get specific details from the key sources by fetching more details from specific content items. Let me search for specific quotes and details. It is cross-checking, it's fact-checking, and it's working from Mr. Beast's voice, not from the internet, from what he's actually saying on spoken podcasts and interviews. And again, it's pulling results every single time. It's then giving me sources identified. So it's found over 8 sources, again, from multiple different episodes. We've got the Joe Rogan episode. We've got the video on Backslash, which is a huge compilation of his advice. So here we go. What Mr. Beast actually says to focus on, pod source. That's the difference. We are sourcing from his knowledge. The YouTube Playbook in 37 minutes on the Colin and Samir channel, Mr. Beast 2 channel. The core argument, your title and thumbnail are the product, the video is secondary. The pod documents a case study where channels that shifted its time allocation from 5 on ideation and packaging to 30% saw a 270 times increase in views. We are getting specific detail. We are getting numbers backed up by fact. Framework 2, the 100 video rule. So this was taken from the Lex Friedman podcast. Here's the direct quote there. Make 100 videos, improve something each time, and then talk to me on your 101st. So again, the framework's not about is not post consistently and hope. It's deliberate iteration with one specific improvement per video. Now, again, it's not 100 videos and then your 101st might work. It's telling you, you have to iterate on each video. You don't just create 100 and then all of a sudden it works. You've got to iterate. This is from a fact. Again, for my 90 days, you're at 12 videos in 3 months. The pod's framework says you're in the learning phase. You're not supposed to be breaking through yet. It's giving me direct advice based off of his advice. Again, look at all of this incredible content based off of those frameworks. Then we've got rules down here. The one brutal truth most creators miss per the pod. And again, what all the sources are. So let's take a look at a quick comparison here. This is the first prompt. We're asking the AI to be Mr. Beast. It even says the user wants me to role play as Mr. Beast. So if you are asking AI to act like somebody or something, you are going to get average high level output back. That's what we've got here. A really high level output, very broad, and it's very average. And when we compare it to this second prompt, we're not asking the AI to be Mr. Beast. We are just asking the AI to grab insights, proper insights from Mr. Beast based off of what he's actually said. This is what Mr. Beast has said. This isn't. The right-hand side is Mr. Beast. The left-hand side is somebody pretending to be Mr. Beast. And that's the difference. And you can see, just as I scroll through this second prompt here, how much more detailed this is. But everything is backed up by facts, backed up by numbers, based off of what Mr. Beast has said himself. The difference is absolutely ridiculous. So here's what I want you to take away from this. Prompting isn't going anywhere. I'm still going to be typing into Claude every single day. So are you. That's not the point. The point is, if you just prompt in, you're leaving about 90% of the benefit and power on the table. The real unlock here is what actually sits behind the prompt. What does your AI have access to knowledge-wise when it comes to answering questions and giving you outputs about things that are really specialized? And once you start building that layer, real knowledge in a pod that the AI can reference, the whole thing shifts. Now, if you want to try this for yourself, you can do this in minutes, literally. There's a link in the description right now underneath this video, and you can go and try Summify for free. You can connect it to any AI, whether you chat with Claude or you chat with ChatGPT. Just follow the instructions inside your account. You can build your own pods, as many as you want, around any subject or knowledge base you choose. And again, your AI can reference any of those pods when you ask it to in seconds. And if you're lazy and you want to just see this in action even quicker, the Mr. Beast pod that I've used in this video is also accessible to add to your account in one click. You can head over to our curated pods page where we have a ton of pods ready-made for you to tap into. Mr. Beast is one of them. You can go and grab that and add it to your account right away. You can chat with it straight away with Claude or ChatGPT or even an AI agent if you're advanced as well. It's all possible with Summify. So check it out in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Hit like if you got value out of this. I really do appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next video.